Have you ever felt like you're meant for something bigger, something greater than just surviving day to day? What if the trials you're facing, the ideas stirring in your heart, and even the setbacks you've been through are not random? What if they're signs that Allah is preparing you for a journey of extraordinary wealth, both in dunya and akhirah? Not just money in your hands, but barakah in your life, purpose in your rizq, and impact that reaches beyond you. In this video, we're revealing 5 powerful signs that you're not just chasing wealth, you're being chosen for it by Allah. These signs aren't about bank balances or flashy lifestyles. They're deeper, they're spiritual. And the last one? It might completely shift how you see your future. So stay with me until the end. You don't want to miss this, because this might be the reminder your soul has been waiting for. Sign 1. Divine losses that lead to greater gains. One of the most hidden and powerful signs that you are on Allah's billionaire journey is when He starts removing things from your life. People, money, opportunities, or even dreams you once held close. These losses may feel painful at first. You might wonder why something you worked so hard for suddenly slipped away, or why a promising door suddenly shut. But what we often miss in that moment is the wisdom of divine replacement. Allah doesn't take away without a reason. Sometimes He removes temporary comfort to give you permanent stability. Other times, He allows your business deal to fail, or your job to end, so that your rizq comes from a purer, more halal source. These setbacks are not punishments. They're divine strategies preparing you for higher levels of abundance that align with your soul and your deen. Another powerful sign is that your losses often lead to unexpected clarity. After something is taken away, your vision becomes sharper. You begin to see your true potential. You stop settling for average. That's Allah shifting your mindset from scarcity to legacy. Because a billionaire's journey doesn't begin with money, it begins with mindset. And sometimes only a loss can unlock that shift. You may also notice that after every loss, you receive something even better, but only once you surrender and trust Allah's plan. That delayed reward, that unexpected breakthrough, that peace after heartbreak, all of it points to one truth. Allah is clearing your path for something extraordinary. So, if you've faced deep losses recently, take a step back and reflect. It might be the very first step in your billionaire journey. The subtraction is only a sign that the addition coming next is far greater than you imagined. Stay firm, stay grateful, stay on the path. Sign 2. Unusual urge to give sadaqah. Another profound sign that Allah is preparing you for His billionaire journey is when you feel an unusual, unstoppable urge to give, especially when you don't have much to give. This isn't normal generosity. It's a spiritual push from within that keeps whispering, "Give more." You might find yourself offering your last bit of cash to someone in need or supporting a cause quietly without anyone knowing. And even if you're struggling financially, your heart feels at peace when you give. This urge isn't just charity, it's training. Allah is shaping your heart to become detached from material things, because true abundance doesn't begin with how much you keep. It starts with how much you're willing to release. Giving in times of difficulty is a test of trust. It proves to Allah that your faith is stronger than your fear of losing. You'll also notice something strange happening. The more you give, the more doors open. Maybe it's a job offer, a gift, an idea, or even just peace of mind. These are not coincidences. Sadaqah has a secret power. It doesn't just bring blessings, it multiplies them in ways you never expect. Allah promises in the Quran that He will increase for those who give in His path. and you begin to witness this firsthand. This urge to give also transforms your relationship with money. It's no longer about hoarding wealth, but about using it as a tool for goodness. That mindset is the foundation of divine wealth, wealth that carries barakah, peace, and purpose. So if you're feeling pulled to give more, even when you're tight, it's not foolish. It's a divine signal. You're being trained to handle the wealth Allah is preparing for you. Keep giving and trust that He will return it in ways you can't yet imagine. Sign 3. Strong attraction toward halal. Income. One of the most transformative signs that Allah is guiding you on His billionaire journey is when you begin to feel a strong and growing attraction toward halal income. This shift often happens quietly at first. You start questioning whether your current job or business practices are fully aligned with Islamic principles. What used to feel normal or acceptable now feels uncomfortable in your heart. That discomfort is not guilt, it's guidance. You start becoming more conscious of where your money comes from and where it goes. You may find yourself turning down offers that promise fast profits, but involve interest, deceit, or unethical dealings. Even if the opportunity seems profitable, something within you feels uneasy, and you can't ignore it. That inner resistance is a divine protection. Allah is purifying your rizq because He wants your future wealth to be clean, powerful, and full of barakah. This attraction to halal income also sparks curiosity. You begin to explore Islamic finance, halal business models, ethical investments, and passive income that pleases Allah. Your mindset shifts from "how much can I make" to "how can I earn" in a way that pleases Allah and serves others. That's a major spiritual upgrade and a sign you're being prepared for greater financial responsibility. You may even experience small tests during this phase, like walking away from money that doesn't feel right. But soon after, you notice peace in your heart, clarity in your decisions, and new doors opening. That is Allah responding to your obedience with hidden support. True wealth is not just about how much you earn. It's about how pure it is. When your heart is pulled toward halal earnings, it's a sign that Allah is entrusting you with sacred wealth, money that will not only bless you, but others through you. Sign 4. Patience. During delays and struggles, when you find yourself constantly facing delays, obstacles, and hardships in your journey, especially in your financial goals, it may not be a sign of failure, but a sign of divine preparation. Allah often withholds success to build the strength of your character before the weight of wealth is placed upon you. This phase of waiting, struggling, and enduring is not punishment. It is part of the billionaire blueprint that shapes your mindset, discipline, and trust in Allah. Patience isn't just about sitting back and doing nothing. It's about remaining consistent in your effort, even when results are slow. You keep working, learning, improving, but your heart stays firm in knowing that Allah will provide at the perfect time. This spiritual stability is what sets future leaders and wealth carriers apart from the rest. Anyone can succeed with instant results, but those who succeed after long patience are the ones who are truly trusted by Allah. Delays also purify your intentions. They strip away arrogance and entitlement. When doors remain closed despite your best efforts, you're forced to reflect deeply. Am I doing this for me or for Allah? And once your intention becomes pure, that's when you start aligning with the divine flow of provision. Struggles teach you gratitude in advance. They train your heart to appreciate not just the blessing, but the journey to the blessing. Every setback becomes a lesson. Every failure becomes a stepping stone. The billionaire journey isn't just about money, it's about the person you become while striving for it. So if you're in a season of delay and hardship, don't give up. This is your spiritual training ground. The longer the preparation, the higher the purpose. And Allah never wastes the patience of those He's preparing for greatness. Sign 5. Dreaming big solely for the saddaka of Allah. A clear and rare sign that you are on Allah's billionaire journey is when your dreams begin to grow, but not for personal fame, comfort, or luxury. Instead, you start thinking on a larger scale for the sake of Allah. Your goals expand beyond your own needs and begin to include how you can benefit others, uplift the Ummah, and leave behind a legacy of good that continues even after your death. This shift doesn't come from external motivation. It comes from within, when Allah opens your heart to think bigger and dream differently. You might start imagining schools for orphans, clean water projects, global businesses run with Islamic ethics, or platforms that spread knowledge and healing. Your dua changes from, Ya Allah, bless me with money, to, Ya Allah, make me a means of benefit. This is not ambition. It is responsibility. At this stage, you're no longer driven by competition or comparison. You're not chasing what others have. You're chasing what Allah has destined for you. And that clarity brings an inner peace that no wealth alone could ever give. You begin to see money as a tool, not a goal, a resource to be used, not worshipped. And when your intentions reach that purity, Allah increases your capacity. You may also begin to attract like-minded people, individuals who support your vision, believe in your mission, and are inspired by your purpose. This is Allah aligning your path with helpers, supporters, and opportunities that match your sincerity. When your biggest dreams are rooted in service to Allah and the betterment of humanity, you're not just thinking big, you're thinking eternally. And that is the final and most powerful unlock in Allah's billionaire journey: wealth with vision, purpose, and everlasting reward. If you've recognized these signs in your own life, then know that you're not here by accident. Allah is guiding you towards something powerful and purposeful. Your journey to wealth isn't just about money, it's about becoming someone who carries barakah, vision, and impact. If this video spoke to your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Ineer Deen for more powerful reminders rooted in faith. Comment below, Ya Allah, make me a billionaire of barakah, purpose, and service to the Ummah. May Allah choose you for a wealth that benefits this world and the next. Ameen.